In a world filled with revving engines and the hum of adventure, one crucial component holds the power to transform your journey from a joyride to a roadblock. Get ready for a ride through the world of automotive resilience as we unveil the 9 red flags that can indicate a failing starter motor. Ladies and gentlemen, gearheads and commuters, prepare to be captivated by a story of vehicular fortitude that might just save your day on the road. Today, we invite you to join us on a remarkable adventure as we delve into the intriguing world of car troubles, specifically the unsung hero, the starter motor. From the exasperating click when you least expect it to the nerve-wracking silence when you turn the key, the starter motor is a small but mighty hero that deserves its moment in the spotlight. As we embark on this mechanical odyssey together, be prepared to witness the metamorphosis of an overlooked car component into the unsung hero of your daily commute. Understanding the starter motor. Picture this: you're all set for a thrilling road trip, but your car's engine is just as ready as a slot on a Monday morning. Why? Well, meet the unsung hero, the starter motor. Role of the starter motor. This unassuming component is like your car's personal cheerleader. Its job? To kickstart the engine into action. It's the one responsible for that satisfying growl when you turn the key. The starter motor is essentially an electric motor that is connected to the car's battery. When you turn the key, it activates a small gear that engages with the engine's flywheel, allowing it to rotate and start the combustion process. Without the starter motor, your car would be stuck in park and going nowhere fast. The Starter Dream Team. Now, let's meet the lineup. The starter motor and its trusty sidekick, the solenoid. They're the dynamic duo that gets the engine rolling. And guess what? They're powered by your car's battery. The importance of a happy starter. Imagine life without caffeine. That's what a car without a functioning starter motor feels like. It's the heart of your car's ignition system. And a happy starter means a smooth start. Without a functioning starter motor, your car would be stuck in park and going nowhere fast. The starter motor, along with its trusty sidekick, the solenoid, make up the Starter Dream Team. They work together to get the engine rolling and are powered by your car's battery. Having a happy start is crucial for a smooth start, just like caffeine is essential for starting your day off right. Common causes of starter motor issues. You've heard the saying, take care of your car and it'll take care of you. Well, failing to maintain your starter motor is like neglecting your morning coffee. It'll leave you stranded. Maintenance matters. Neglecting your car's starter motor is like asking for trouble. It's a piece of machinery after all. And like all things mechanical, it needs some TLC from time to time. Regular maintenance of your car's starter motor can help prevent issues such as worn-out brushes, corroded connections, or a weak battery. Taking the time to care for your starter motor will ensure that your car starts smoothly every time, just like a fresh cup of coffee kickstarts your day. Current affairs. Here's a shocker. The starter motor craves electricity like a kid craves candy. It's a high-voltage affair, and it relies on your car's battery to provide a juice. No battery, no start. Simple as that. Symptoms of a struggling starter motor. Now that you're best pals with your starter motor, let's talk about the red flags that scream, "Houston, we have a problem." If your car is having trouble starting, such as a slow crank or multiple attempts before it finally starts, it could be a sign that your starter motor is struggling. Additionally, if you hear a clicking noise when you turn the key, that could also indicate an issue with the starter motor. Before we dive deeper into these red flags, here's a mid-video check-in for you. If your starter motor had a superhero name, what would it be? And what would its superpower be to keep your car starting strong? Let us know in the comments below. The engine won't turn over. Ever had that moment when you turn the key and your car just sits there looking at you, like you asked it to solve a Rubik's Cube blindfolded? That's the first red flag. It might be a burned out starter relay or a dead battery. But don't fret, we'll get to the bottom of it. Slow cranking. Remember that awkward friend who's always a little slow to catch on? Your starter motor can be just like that. If your engine cranks slowly, it's signaling an internal issue with the starter motor itself. But don't blame it entirely. A weak battery or engine problems can be culprits too. Grinding noise. Imagine your car starting with a soundtrack that sounds like two metal monsters fighting it out. Not cool, right? A grinding noise during ignition could mean damaged starter pinion teeth. Worse, it could damage your engine's flywheel if left unattended. Whirring noise. Your car's starter motor isn't a DJ at a techno party. So, if it's making whirring sounds while cranking, that's a problem. It means the starter pinion gear isn't dancing with the flywheel like it should. And that, my friends, leads to engine woes. Intermittent starting issues. It's like your car's playing hard to get. Sometimes it starts, sometimes it doesn't. This on-again, off-again relationship is often due to a faulty starter relay. It might also treat your ears to some mysterious clicking sounds when you turn the ignition. Starter stays on after starting. Your starter's got commitment issues if it sticks around after the engine started. It could be a stuck starter relay, and that's a recipe for trouble. Letting this problem linger can lead to some serious damage. And we're not just talking about your wallet. Smoke signals. Your car is not vaping. It's in distress. If you see or smell smoke during startup, it's like your car is sending an SOS. It could be a short circuit, a blown fuse, or an issue with the ignition switch. This one is a definite call for a help moment. The starter engages, but the motor won't start. Imagine a drummer drumming away, but the band's not playing. Your starter is working, but the engine isn't. It's like having all the ingredients but forgetting the recipe. Mechanical issues with the starter or flywheel could be the culprits here. Battery woes. The lights are on, but nobody's home. Your car's got power, but the engine won't budge. It's like a phone with a full battery that won't turn on. Frustrating. This could be due to a weak battery or corroded terminals, so don't jump to conclusions just yet. Temporary fixes. Desperate times call for desperate measures. If you're stranded with a stubborn starter, you can try giving it a little tap. Just don't go all out Hulk on it. A gentle tap will do. For automatic transmissions, a quick shift from park to neutral might work wonders. But remember, these are temporary fixes. You'll still need that trusty mechanic. So there you have it, folks. The starter motor saga. The next time your car refuses to start or sounds like a rock concert gone wrong, you'll be armed with knowledge. And remember, your car's starter motor might not be the star of the show, but it's certainly the one that gets the curtain up. Remember, keeping your car's starter motor in top shape is the real superhero move. If you don't want to miss out on more car-saving insights and puns that rev up your day, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and join our automotive adventure here in Car Computer Exchange. Stay in the driver's seat of knowledge, and we'll see you in the next video.